skin, especially when you think too much about it. I knew I hadn't. Not when the bell rang so clearly. Nothing came. I waited, then went back to the lounge, thinking maybe it was just one of those weird things. This time, my hair stood up, and I knew something was wrong. I walked outside to check, parking lot same as before. No cars pulling in, no headlights. I started relaxing again, figured it might be a drunk guy or kid playing tricks. Then the bell rang again. I snapped my head up so fast it hurt. Skin crawled. Lobby still empty. No one in sight. I stood up, walked around the desk, just to make sure no one was hiding. She walked around the motel, checking every bathroom, even stepping outside again. Still nothing. She moved quietly through the lobby, using her phone's flashlight. Still no sign of anyone. She returned inside, deciding to stay behind the front desk, hoping to catch whoever was sneaking around. She chose not to go to the lounge. Instead, she took up position behind the front desk. She began to drift off, wondering if she'd imagined the entire situation. Just as she began to let herself drift into sleep, the bell rang, startling her awake. She saw who pressed the bell, a pale hand rising from beneath the desk. She jumped up and sprinted toward the back office, slamming the door behind her. She stood trembling in the darkness, wondering how someone had managed to hide beneath the desk. She forced herself to check the security monitors, 4 feeds covering every angle of the building. One feed showed her own tipped-over chair. Then suddenly, a glint of eyes appeared in the corner. She backed away, unable to look at the screen, only seeing a faint outline with glinting eyes staring directly back. She grabbed her phone and dialed 911, whispering into the receiver that someone had broken in and was hiding in the lobby. Disappeared. Then saw a person crawling out from behind desk on hands and knees. Crawled to door, stood up. Tall, hoodie with hood pulled tight, posture hunched over. Turned around, started walking around lobby like he was looking for something, then turned toward hallway leading to back office. Pressed my back against locked door. A moment later, knob rattled. Just once. Very slow rattle, then nothing. After what felt like forever, heard slow footsteps moving away. Rushed back to monitor. Man pacing around lobby again. At one point, stood in front of glass doors, stared outside like waiting for someone, finally flashing blue and red lights through parking lot cameras. Cops pulled up. Must have seen it because he suddenly bolted out of frame. Second later, heard front doors open. When officers cleared the building, they found a large rock near front door, presumably used to prop it open, but no sign of him inside. They searched lot-checked road. Officer told me whoever it was must have slipped out as soon as they pulled up. I kept replaying it in my head after. The way that hand just came up from under the desk comm as anything pressing the bell right in front of me.